What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Washington Wizards versus Houston Rockets NBA matchup going down Tuesday, March 19th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Washington Wizards and the Houston Rockets. The Washington Wizards coming into this game with a record of 11-57 on the year, 30-36-2 against the number. Coming in off of their loss to the Boston Celtics, 130-114. Now losers of 4 in a row, both straight up and against the spread. And they were catching 15 points in that game. Meanwhile, the Houston Rockets come in winners of 5 in a row, and they're also 8-1 against the spread in their last 9 games. They've won 7 of their last 8 after a 117-103 win over the Cleveland Cavaliers in their last matchup. And we just saw these two teams square off in Houston just under a week ago, and it was a 16-point win for the Houston Rockets. Granted, Houston does play their better basketball at home at 23-11 this season, and 23-10-1 against the number at home as well. So, they're playing their best basketball at home, and they've had some issues on the road where they are 9-24 this season. But the thing is that, the Houston Rockets, you look at their most recent road trip, I mean, they beat San Antonio by 2. They barely missed out on the cover there, and I get, maybe you're like, oh, it's just a win over the Spurs. But they also beat the Sacramento Kings as 6.5-point dogs. They beat the Portland Trailblazers by double digits, laying 6.5. They beat the Phoenix Suns as well, catching 9. So it's not like there are going to be spots where the Houston Rockets are, a near coin flip, and you can make a case, well, they barely got by, or this, that, and the other. Yeah, the one that they had was against the San Antonio Spurs, where they were 3-point favorites. That was a close line, but they're either heavy underdogs or heavy favorites, depending on the competition. And I think this is a spot where, as a decent sized favorite, the Houston Rockets, they're either going to win here or they're going to lose outright and disappoint. But the thing is, I think it's going to be the former here. The Washington Wizards are a lost cause. I'm sorry. At one point, I was able to hop on them and get some value, when they were facing teams of their own, caliber, like the Charlotte Hornets when they beat them by 12 as 2.5-point favorites at home. One of the rare instances where the Washington Wizards would be favored at home. They also beat the Miami Heat on the road. But like I said, now we're starting to see, the real Washington Wizards show up where, they lose by 12 points to the Memphis Grizzlies on the road. They lost by 16 at Houston, lost by almost 30 points at Chicago, lost by 26 at home to Boston, even though that's probably a loss you'd expect. So I just think Houston's the better team. They're the team with momentum right now, and they're also the team with a lot more to lose, because right now Houston's on the outside looking in the NBA play-in tournament. They're 32-35 coming into this game, 3.5 games back of the Lakers for that final play-in spot, and that's even with a 5-game win streak. So the Rockets have work to do. They have 15 games to go to make up that ground. And I want to see the Houston Rockets in the playoffs. I really do. So I'm going to take the Houston Rockets in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.